Okay, what's up, you guys? Here are the. Here is one of the eclipse photos that I took on April 8th, 2024. Uh, I want to show you what I'm talking about. So, the sun is light, right? The sun is light, and light projects, right? And, uh, unless we're going to talk about holograms or something beyond my understanding, light needs a surface to stop on, right? Light needs a surface in order to project an image, right? So, this photo shows that, this is a solar eclipse. This was a solar eclipse. And a solar eclipse is supposed to be the moon in front of the sun being eclipsed by the moon. But I cannot find a moon here. Here's the sun. Here's the photo in full view. You see, it was very cloudy, but I still managed to get some direct shots of it, just barely. You see, there's no moon here. Let's go to another one. That one's a little jagged. There is no moon here. You can see the eclipsing happen. Here's the sun. Here's the eclipsing, but there's no moon. There's no object here. There is nothing in front of the sun, okay? So consider how it's possible to have a bright source that is I'll use a different word in a second, but I'm going to use the word eclipsing for now. A light source that is eclipsing without an object eclipsing it. Think about how that is possible. So you would have to have your light and something moves in front of it, right? But we don't see a moon here. So honestly, I think there's still something moving in front of it, because there would have to be, right? Otherwise it wouldn't have eclipsed. It wouldn't see it's moving further along. But so there has to be, so there's no moon here in these photos. There's supposed to be a moon here, but there's not. That's about the clearest photo I've got of it, because it was very difficult. But if there were a moon here, it would be super noticeable. This photo is a whole another conversation. You would see it, right? You would see it. It would be perfectly visible right there. You would see it. But you don't. So the light is either being projected from right there where we see it, or from somewhere else. It has to be either from somewhere else and the light is hitting something, or that is the light source itself, and it's as if there is, I'm going to use the word door now, instead of it just eclipsing, it's as if there's a door. Think about that. Because in the book of Enoch, it talks because this is what I'm describing is basically magic. To go to take 12 hours to go 7 kilometers, and then another 12 hours to zip around its wherever the hell it goes, another 12 for nearly 40,000 kilometers. So like if you take that on the globe model, that means it's the Earth that's doing this. That means it's the Earth that's changing speed. So this the math doesn't make sense on flat Earth or globe Earth, okay? That's the point I'm getting here. That's the point of my whole channel is that you can kind of prove flat Earth, that there's an Earth here that is flat, but the flat Earth theory still doesn't really fit, and it definitely doesn't fit the globe Earth thing, because that would imply that it's the Earth that's spinning, spinning along for 12 hours over 7 kilometers, and then we're changing speed at the surface of the Earth for the next nearly 39,993 kilometers. This is magic. This is, to our human understanding, this is magic, okay? It doesn't make sense, especially when I have photo evidence right here that there is no moon eclipsing the sun. That is not what an eclipse is. And a solar eclipse is not the moon moving in front of the sun. That is not what is happening here. And here is the photo evidence of it. So I would like to put down any claims about what a solar eclipse is, okay? And I'm going to make the same, I don't have the photo evidence of it yet, but I'm going to make suggestions that a lunar eclipse will have a similar result. That I will simply see a light being overshadowed by what looks like more sky. And in order for that to happen, that would imply that the sky is a surface and the light is something being projected on it. And that there's something moving in front of the light that is being projected from somewhere else. Because not only does the math suggest this, based on the orientation of things and the math itself, but like the math, it just doesn't make sense. These things just simply don't line up. And here is the photo evidence of it, okay? For anyone who questions my sanity, here is a photo, okay? Pixar didn't happen, right? Well, here it happened. Here's a photo. Please like, comment, subscribe. I really need input on this, because this fits no theory that is out there. The closest thing is what is described in the Book of Enoch, okay? The closest possible thing that tells me what is happening here is math and the Book of Enoch, because the Book of Enoch talks about things in the east and west opening and closing, okay? And that's... how is a thing gonna open and close but like be a machine? You know what I mean? Some sort of mechanical processes are happening here, and my channel should be evidence of this. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.